This is the TLC clinic in Bluntstown, Florida, and this is Kelsey and Lizzie. In the morning, Kelsey, you ran a 19.038. In the afternoon, you ran a 19.585. We made a couple changes throughout the day. The reason I think you got a little slower, one, everybody was tired, but two, you got a little bit deeper on your first barrel trying to ride to spot one, staying up. She might be freer to first barrel than your second and third. So if that's the case, then you're going to want to sit a little bit sooner or talk to her, and say here, whoa. But I really liked how you're sitting in the turns now, and Lizzie's definitely using her butt more, using her hind end more. So it's okay if you sit neutral or a little forward going to the barrels, but then when you get to spot 2 and spot 3 on the backside in the exit, you're going to want to sit, look up, a little bump with your inside hand and bump with your outside leg to help your horse come around. So I'm going to run it again in slow motion for you and zoom in and let you see the difference. See how you're staying up on the video on the left? Then you sat, but she got late, so you're not really sitting really deep. So I'm going to back that up so you can see. I'll put both videos at the same time. Look how much more, that's what you just didn't do. Look how much more you're sitting in this video on the right versus you're leaning forward on the left. So watch when she goes. Both the first barrel, she's still getting almost identically by it. So what you can do to improve that turn is right about, let me back it up on both sides. One second, it doesn't want to cooperate this morning. Okay, so right here, instead of just going to your horn, do a little bit of a two-hand check. If she's really flying in right there, about 2 strides from the barrel, right where the tracks cross, right about there, what you can do, right where the tracks cross, you'll sit deep, your shoulders will come back, your shoulders will sit back, your hands will do a 2-hand bump and say whoa, and your voice will say whoa very loud. So when you check her, then when you approach that first barrel, right there say whoa again and bump her with your inside hand, and she'll come back around a little bit sooner. So it looks like the left is the morning run and the right is the afternoon run, I think, based on the dryness of the arena. It's hard to say right there. So second barrel is looking really good, though. You come in beautiful on both of them. See how your shoulders are a little bit forward? It's okay. You're sitting good at spot 1. Try not to get up, because see how she takes her stutter step? You're getting up a little bit early, so try to sit through the turn at spot 2. So when you get to spot 1 to spot 2 right here, you're going to want to sit through the turn. If she's real steady, you don't want to sit back here, or she might tip the barrel, but you do want to look and ride straighter longer, so 4 feet to the side of the barrel, 4 or 5 feet past the barrel. But then when you get to spot 3 right there on the exit, that's when you want to get up, give her her head, pull up on the horn. So just sit a little bit more at the backside, spot 2, and then you won't get in her way, and she'll be able to snap the barrels a little bit better. So first barrel, she just lacks rate, but look how nice you sit going into third. You're sitting down, but then you kind of let yourself pop up a little, and then you sit back down again. Make sure your hands are just guiding, not pulling her over the barrel. They're a little bit over the top of the barrel right there. Over here, I like this one better. You're more by your saddle, and that's more important as well. But again, notice your body position's already forward, and she hasn't even got to spot 3 yet. You want to make sure you try to sit at the backside spot 2 so you don't get in her way and her balance. It's like a piggy ride. If someone's leaning, it makes you off balance. So sit through the turns, and that'll help her use her body correctly better. And then get up and do, I like your exits. You get up real nice, pull up on the horn, your body's forward, your hands are forward. So that's the only main critique. She needs a little bit more rate on first barrel, and you need to sit more on the backside as you're going around the barrel, spot 1, spot 2, spot 3. So sit as you're going into spot 1, get up as you're leaving spot 3, but sit through the turn. So the drills that I'd like to see you do is, if you have a barrel pattern set up, then what I'd like you to do is come to first, and where the tracks cross back here, I'd like you to sit down, say whoa, and stop her here, and maybe even back up 2 steps, and then walk around the barrel. Second and third, she has more rate, so you can just go from an extended gait to a collected gait and practice sitting in the turns. So remember, as you're doing your barrel work, just go up here at a walk, trot, and canter and stop. And just get right back into her on first. And then on second and third, extended, collected, sit through the turns, extended, collected, sit through the turns. So that's how I would do your barrel work. Then you can also do some drills like setting up 2 barrels and doing figure eights. And that'll be good for you to get up. And then when you get here, sit through the turn. And then get up. And then sit through the turn all the way to there. And then get up. And you can do this at a walk, trot, and a canter. And you can do it big. You could be 20 feet off the barrel, and then you could, or 10 feet off the barrel, and then you could do a figure eight where you're only about 5 feet off the barrel, like so. So when you get here, sit through the turn, and then get up, and then sit through the turn, and then get up, and just do figure eights like that. That'll be good for your muscle memory, and you can do that at a walk, trot, and if you do it at a lope, you may have to do a simple transition in the middle and pick up your left and right leads. So you'll be cantering the outside here, and then you'll break to a trot here, and then canter again. So, but I was really impressed with you and Lizzie. Remember to always ride with heart, and you guys did a great job. Thanks for coming, and keep me posted on your progress.